Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Connie's cooking channel. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Today we're going to make some fresh collard greens. And I'm using the bag greens because my local store normally do not carry a lot of the fresh greens. Now it does state on the bag that they're pre-washed, as you see right there, but they're not. We have to get those large stems that you see right there on the right hand side at the bottom. We have to pull all those large stems out of this bag, and then we're going to wash them again. So without further ado, let's get this party started. I'm using 2 bags in case I didn't say that. So I actually already have one already done. I'm going to do the second bag because I want to show you how the inside of these greens look. Seems like a lot, but they're not. And if you decide not to wash these greens and just put them in the pot with your meat, they're going to taste very grindy. And that means your greens are not cleaned. So what we want to do is remove like these large stems. Make sure you can see it. Again, they look just like that. You can pull the leaf away, keep the leaf, toss the stem. So let's start running some water inside of our sink. Gotta stop with here. Add some kosher salt. Kosher salt just helps to clean the greens a little bit better. I'm gonna toss in our greens. Mom was cleaning greens when I was younger. You should see worms in them. And these collard greens are probably the dirtiest greens that I know of. I'm using cold water. I'm just going to sit here and scrub these greens as much as I can. One way, or to determine, I should say, if your greens are clean is by the water. That means your greens are not clean. That's a hint, y'all. Your water should be clear by the time you finish washing your greens. So we're going to continue to wash the greens. I'm going to change the water, take these greens out and put them in my second sink. My last rinse, as you see, the water is much, much clearer, ladies and gentlemen. You can actually see the bottom of the sink. So that means our greens are ready. Earlier this morning, I basically boiled our smoked neck bones. These are pork. You can use beef if you like. Any smoked meat will be sufficient. Now, normally what I would do is go ahead and add my greens to this. Instead of using this pot, and you see all this little foam and stuff that's around the edges, I'm going to just go ahead and drain this pot, and we're going to use that meat for our greens. I like using a cast iron pot. I am actually just going to start these greens, let them cook down. And as you see, I still have a little bit more left inside the container. So all the greens will not be able to fit in there at once. Add in our seasoning. I need some black pepper. I use Tabasco sauce or either hot sauce. This is optional. Yeah, I know I like some spicy foods if you've been watching my video for a minute. I'm gonna come back with a little bit of soy sauce. Believe it or not, the soy sauce is a winner on this, y'all. Now we have our garlic, our onions, and I sliced up some jalapeno peppers. Just gonna slide that directly on top. And in case you want to make this recipe this week, I'll leave all the ingredients below. And now we are going to use some chicken broth. Now keep in mind that collard greens make its own water. So I'm going to pour this on top here. Turn my fire on high. Add in some apple cider vinegar. because that's what we like. Now, as the greens cook down, I will continue to add more greens on top. But you do not need to mash or smash your... And you may opt to use water if you like. And I'm going to place my meat directly on top. It's going to give it some flavor. Now, some people like to use some bacon grease in here as well. So I may fry up some bacon quickly and add some bacon grease inside of here as well. That will also create flavor for you. I did remove about 2 cups of water or liquid from this pot. I'm going to add a little bit of crushed red peppers on the top. That's optional. You do not have to add crushed red peppers or those jalapeno peppers if you do not like to. Now I have all the greens inside of the pot. I'm just going to cover it. I'm not going to cover it all the way. I'm just going to leave a little crack in there as such and let it finish cooking. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let us lift our lid and look at our delicious greens. This is going to be hearty, ladies and gentlemen. And you can eat these with rice if you like. You can have some cornbread or some hot water cornbread, which I have a recipe for, and I'll post that in the link below, and I'll put it in the top right hand corner. A lot of people love to eat greens with cornbread. What do y'all think? Now don't forget, you have to remove those bones from the pot as well. And you can feel it when you're stirring that there's going to be a bone in there. So make sure you remove all the bones. It's hot, so be careful. I definitely would not recommend doing that, what I just did. Don't do that. Use a spoon or a fork to get that out of there, ladies and gentlemen. So out of those 2 bags, this is what we have remaining. About half of this pot. What do y'all think? Y'all need to try this recipe. I'd like to thank you for watching the video. God bless you. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up on this video. And share the video with your friends and family. Share, 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 share. We're almost to our next milestone of 15,000 subscribers. We can do it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for watching. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you again on the next video.